1, 2, 3.
Another thing I wanted to add on is that as a landlord, if I had a tenant that called the health department and I evicted them, they would consider that retaliation. But as a client of the shelter, if I complained about bed bugs and they got rid of me, they don't get in trouble for retaliating that I am causing a problem or I'm bringing attention onto the situation. So as a landlord, I could get in trouble for retaliation, but they're not held accountable when they retaliate against a client.
Can you we talked once about Section 8 and what the people are like at Section 8.
Yeah.
How you can tell which ones were new to Section 8, which ones have been in the programs.
When I would take a client, I would know who was like a seasoned client and who was somebody who got a new voucher, because when they got a new voucher, they tend to follow the rules more, to the T, and making sure that they don't break any rules. But as years go on, they realize that there's no repercussions for their actions, so they just break every rule. They destroy your units, they don't pay rent, knowing that Section 8 is just going to give them another unit and there'd be no repercussions for the issues they caused the previous owner. And in doing so, they're taking up spots for people who could really use Section 8 to get back on their feet. And because these people are on Section 8 for years and years and years of their life, and generationally so, it's passed down to their children's and children's children. And knowing that there's no repercussions, they just continue to break the rules, and it ruins it for other tenants, because a lot of landlords shy away from Section 8 because they know that they're going to get behind on their rent, or it's going to be a $3,000 or $4,000 turnover every time somebody moves out. So those tenants know that there's going to be no repercussions, so they just continue to do it.
One more question. You said landlords avoided the connection.
So the connection has very strict rules. They meet with their clients on a monthly basis, and if their client gets kicked off Section 8, the landlord's now left with a client who cannot pay the rent and have to go through a lengthy eviction process. So it scares landlords away from taking those programs, because in the end, the landlord is the one that's being punished versus the tenant.
Thank you.